nice. Alright, trophy.
How you holding up? I heard you got an earful from Rebecca last night. Once she gets going, there's no bringing her
She
back.
doesn't scare me.
She's all talk. She doesn't scare me.
She was in a mood last night, that's for sure.
I put her straight.
How
What's the
far
door
are the
doing
fish
there?
traps?
It ain't
Just
much.
for an impromptu bridge.
Anyone teach you how to shoot? By that I mean taught proper.
My friend.
My friend Lee taught me.
That's good. It's important nowadays.
Imagine a barbed wire fence doing very much against walkers.
Took 'em hunting. Came across this beautiful.
They don't really feel any pain or anything.
Standing there on the
Just like climb over it no matter what issues come up. They've electrified maybe,
Start whining.
like they had in the previous season.
He turns to me and he says, "I can't do it. I can't shoot it, Uncle Pete. Please don't make me shoot it."
What a baby.
Hey, why didn't you wait?
You want us standing around while you piss on a tree? You know where the river is, boy. Anyway, so I grabbed the gun out of his hand before
Wouldn't be able to pee out in public either.
when bang, the gun fires.
Uncomfortable. Imagine people on the move have
Of course, the buck gets
a
away.
lot in this world.
What are this shit for?
'Cause you almost blew her face off yesterday. Seems relevant.
That's right.
I know it's nothing personal with you.
Why are you always giving me a hard time?
Because you're always giving everyone else a hard time.
Ooh, internal strife.
She accepted.
Fine.
You're always trying to embarrass me.
You're doing a good enough job of that on your own.
Ooh.
Again.
I know where the fucking river is.
Are you sure? It's this way. Are you sure?
So anyway, I found that buck later that season. Shot it right in the neck. Brought it up to my sister's figuring she'd want to freeze some of the meat. Didn't speak to me for weeks. Sometimes you gotta play a role, even if it means people you love.
Yeah, there was an interesting story I heard on NPR with
You should tell me.
like two kids. You know, like the mother is like trying to encourage them to follow their own general dieting in advice and stuff, and one of them decided he was going to be a vegan at like age 8 or 9. And he was just horrified that other people would eat meat. Tried to restrict his brother from doing so, and so the mother had to explain. It's like, people have the right to eat what they want to eat. You can't tell other people they can't eat meat, but you can choose for yourself not to. And it's kind of hard for him to understand as a little kid
Think about it. You're
that
Who's Carver?
eating meat's not a bad thing. It's good for your diet as long as it's properly cooked. It's, you know, an important part
Be
of
careful.
a balanced diet.
Still be moving.
And there's obviously alternatives for people who don't want to, but it certainly makes your life more difficult. Let's see. Let's talk to Pete.
What can I do?
See if you can find anything else.
Like what?
Like what might tell us who did this.
Kick it. Poke it with a stick. See what happens.
This one's shot too.
Through the head?
Yeah.
Yep.
Check the rest. And look for ammo. We're running low.
Walk in the environment.
Can I help?
Find out.
I got it.
Okay. I just had a run command. Excuse me.
There are more out there.
This
There's
was
more everywhere.
a dink pissing match.
What was it then?
Although I doubt you'd really find like ammo sitting around a bunch of dead bodies. If they were shot, they'd probably been looted by the people who shot them.
Think about it, son.
Calm down. We gotta get out of here now.
Jesus.
What if someone's alive?
Get a hold of yourself.
What if someone's alive, Nick?
Or undead. That would be even worse.
Did this. We gotta do this now. Stay here. Keep searching these.
It's a dumb idea.
You know, Nick, I don't like this either. But sooner or later, you're gonna have to realize a simple truth.
And
Come on.
we're still playing more Walking Dead. Fortunately, I think I figured out what was the issue with all those episodes that had either no audio or
This mess.
audio out of sync. The issue with our recording software was that every time we record an episode, you would have like an uncompressed video TS style file in a separate folder along with the compressed ready to deliver MP4 that it creates for YouTube or whatever you're trying to post the video to. And what happened was there's a lot of like just a backlog of all the episodes that we've been having before, and the more episodes we added, the more it had to process every time we looked at that section of the editing software. And so the more it did, the worse it got. So I went through and deleted a whole bunch of those episodes because we had already posted them and we already had other issues, and re-recorded audio on certain ones, which unfortunately the audio turned out to have this really deep voice randomly, and that was extremely annoying, and I had no idea how to fix it. I didn't really want to try to re-record it because it had so many issues. Okay, this is her bag that she had lost earlier. What happened to you? Very good question. Was she one of the guys that was chasing down? Yep. Yep, he was.
The woman I was with. What happened to her?
I don't think he can answer you.
Tell me. Tell me.
The same thing that happened to these guys, maybe? Who knows?
Please.
What, you want some water? I don't think that's gonna help you at this point. I think you're lost, but I'm gonna give you some water. Because I'm gonna be nice. Here you go. Have a nice drink. Now tell me what I want to know. Or not. Either way.
Pete! I'm fine. I'm fine.
Of course, another issue with this, series in general is that, you want to use melee weapons because firing guns makes a lot of noise, attracts attention. I can't imagine there's a whole lot of silencers around anymore. Oh boy, now they're everywhere.
This is over here, both of you!
And probably no quick time event. Run? But who am I saving? Who am I saving? I gotta pause. I'm gonna look up who I'm saving real quick, because this is kind of an important point. Run to Pete to get a chance to save his life. If you choose Nick, then Pete gets eaten. And Nick blames Clementine. Okay. I don't even remember which one's Nick and which one's Pete. Yeah, resume.
Listen to me once? Just one time? I've got ammo!
Listen to me, damn it!
Run to him. I think, yeah, that's Pete. Help Pete.
Jesus!
Chance to save him. Quick time. Come on. Show me something here. R1. Pick up the board. Pick up the board before it's too late. Come on, pick it up. Hit. Knock the hand off. Knock it off. Yeah. Okay. So he's gonna run away, I guess? Sad. This is the other decision in the first season. You have to save one of these two sons of this guy, and no matter what, one of them's gonna die. So if you pick that one, both of them die. If you pick the other one that you can at least save, just the one dies. And so the father blames you, at least Lee, for the letting the other child die. It's like you can only save one. Okay, next time. So that's at least the end of this episode. We get a little preview for the next one, which should be coming within the next week or two, I think. Because, again, I don't want to screw things up and have to replay it because I made a poor choice. Hopefully I didn't make one
We're looking for you.
in this regard.
What? Did he
But I do enjoy the series thoroughly, and this is unfortunately going to be a pretty short episode unless I cut it together with the previous one.
What's he gonna do?
Might do that. Yeah, I'm probably going to do that. Because I didn't expect it to end so soon.
I can't keep going.
I figure we got about 5 more days to reach those mountains.
We ain't here to rob nobody. Just relax.
And some of this is obviously based on decisions that have already been made in this episode, but of course that could change.
I thought you were dead.
It obviously isn't Lee, because we know he's kind of turned by this point. That's kind of a big confusing plot point for this thing. Let's see what. Season pass, yeah, still coming soon. So I guess I'll end this episode here and cut it in with the last one. That way the last one isn't so long. And until next time, happy gaming.